Hello, welcome to the weather update. It's February 20th, 2022, almost 9 p.m., and unfortunately not a clear day. We actually had quite a bit of cirrus and quite a bit of junk in the sky. You can actually see all the junk. You can see all the contrails. We had tons of contrails around today. It was not nice at all. Right in the middle, right smack in the middle of the day. Did eventually move out as we got to later in the afternoon. All this junk here, but you did have some contrails, and just it was not a nice clear sky at all. And except later on in the afternoon, it finally did clear out, like much later. But you had to be like much later, and you can still see the contrails here. There's one like right over New Jersey there. So yeah, a lot of contrails. And you have those contrails. It's not, let's forget it. When you see that, your day is done. You're not going to get any nice photos of the pines when you have that. Other clouds are one thing, but contrails are the absolute worst. Right now, it's clear, as you can see. Will this hold out for tomorrow? We'll have to find out. Let's go to our current conditions right now. And temperatures are in the mid-30s, so temperatures are rising. Southwest winds 34 at Islip right now, 34 at West Hampton. And in Jersey, it looks like it's around 30 in Lakehurst. So let's take a look and see what our day was like today. We'll look at Islip, and we'll take a look and see what our day was like. And you'll see here at Islip that temperatures generally were below freezing. They didn't really rise above freezing until the evening. It took a little while. So it was a chilly day. Still chilly, but you can see all the clouds around with the southwest wind there. You think the temperature would have risen a little faster with the southwest wind, but it really didn't. So let's go to our highs for the day. Like I said, it was kind of a chilly day today. Chilly but junky. Let's go to the highs. And the highs are what we have right now, so generally 34 at Islip. A little warmer in Jersey. I think it got a little warmer in Jersey today. Looks like I see 39 there, so nearly 40 in Toms River, which is a little more bearable. Let's go to the low temperatures. Look at that, West Hampton, 9. So there was radiational cooling last night. West Hampton did get down to 9. Islip got down to 18. And Lakehurst got down to 14. So there was some radiational cooling. I guess the winds dropped off enough to get some of that, at least in West Hampton. It seemed like only West Hampton got it, but the winds died down just enough to get a little bit of radiational cooling. So let's go and look at what we have. We're going to go look at the general weather layout that we have right now. So let me go to the Weather Prediction Center here and see this high. It's moved offshore. And we're going to be in this return flow tomorrow, and then we have to watch out for this frontal system that's going to be slowly moving through and then stall out. Unfortunately, we're going to have a stall front syndrome kind of pattern going on through this week, which is going to suck, which means we're going to have a couple of chances for precipitation and plenty of clouds and gloomy skies. Let's go and look at the Climate Prediction Center so you get an idea of what they're predicting for the 6 to 10 day, and 6 to 10 day actually has us below. And the 8 to 14 day also has us below normal temperatures, slightly below normal precipitation for us. But again, this week it's going to be a little unsettled. So let's go and look at the. There were some wind gust reports that I want to. Well, they're already off the site. I did put them up last night for the wind gusts. We can actually go here and see if they have a link, if they gave us a link to that wind gust here report. So they never actually provided a link for those wind gust reports here. They never did. Well, you saw them. I put them up on my, you can check my community post section there. I'm not going to look at them again. Let's, and they were pretty remarkable too, actually. That's why I kind of wanted to look at them, because I don't know why they love to take down stuff on here so much, but we'll have to go in here. Text forecast, public information statement. Should have at least left the link up for another day. Let's see if we can find this. So this is the wind gusts here for that storm yesterday. And I just wanted to go over this because a lot of the wind gusts occurred not with the snow squall itself. Some of them did. But look at Eaton's Net, 64 miles an hour yesterday. It was at 8:01 last night. So a lot of these wind gusts were actually later on and not actually with the snow squall, which is interesting. And that wind really was brutal last night. It was actually worse I thought the worst winds were going to be with the snow squall, but it turned out that it was in the cold air advection behind it. So, that out of the way, let's go to the CONUS view. Actually, we're going to look at the North America view, look at the jet stream here, and show you what is going to be going on and kind of crappy pattern that we're going to be on in for this week. One more dry day with sunshine tomorrow, and then you see what happens here. We're on the right side of this trough, which is gonna bring us plenty of moisture. Stall front here that we're going to be dealing with, and a couple of systems rolling through, and we're going to hardly have to wait until the weekend before we get out of it, and then we're going to have another big trough to end the month. Look at that deep trough. We're going to have to watch that closely. So we're going to be dealing with some more Arctic air, it looks like. Look at that jet stream. And if we look at this on the upper air, you'll see where we lie here in the setup here, which is not good. But then as we get toward the weekend, at least maybe this trough will give us a sunny day maybe. But then we're going to have to watch for possibility of a storm forming along that as well. So whenever we have a trough like that, we'll have to watch out. That's a ways away, but I figured I'd put that in there. So let's go back to the surface here and show you what we're going to be dealing with now. So we're dry tomorrow. Tomorrow's a holiday, President's Day. So you should try to get out there and enjoy it, especially because it won't be as cold. And then for Tuesday, the rain moves in, and it's going to be lingering to at least part of Wednesday. Then we get a break in the high, and then we get the next system here that we have to watch out for. And this is the one that we may have to watch for a possible wintry mix. Though the GFS seems to be trending more north now with this system, so it looks like it might start off as snow and then change to rain. And then behind it, high pressure builds in for the weekend. And then we could see that trough at the end of the month. And look at this system here. But the trough is so strong that the system forms and just stays offshore. But this is into March now, so it's such a far distance away. So let's go to the HRRR and looking at the 0Z HRRR here. And tomorrow we're dry, nothing really to see here. But as we get into Tuesday, you can see a couple of light showers around noon, and then some steadier rain moves in by the afternoon to the evening, and it could get even heavier. You could see some yellows there moving in. So we're going to be dealing with the rain. It's going to probably be a rainy afternoon to the evening for your Tuesday. And if we want to go a little further and take a model that takes us a little further, you can see, looking at the GFS, we're going to be dealing with that rain. Then it kind of pushes offshore Wednesday. And then Thursday, we have this storm approaching here, this next storm here. And it could start off with snow and maybe a little wintry mix and then change to rain. GFS has trended more north in recent runs, so I'm thinking this trend is going to continue. Well, let me look at some of the other models in regards to this next system here. So this is the Icon model here. And it's a similar deal with Tuesday. That rain moves in later afternoon, evening. We get a break. The rain slowly ends Wednesday, and then for Thursday, it looks like we have the rain moving in into Friday here. But again, that's well north. So you can see, the trend is to keep this thing north, and the threat for a wintry weather event right now looks small. So let's hope it stays that way, because I don't want any more snow. At least not for a little while. I've really had enough snow. I really don't want any more. At least not for a while. All right. Let me just get a couple of good hikes in before we deal with that walking in that damn snow again. Let's go back to the HRRR, and we'll look at our temperatures. All right. And actually, let me look at the dew points first. So I'm going to show you where the air is coming from. So, looking at our dew points, you see the southwest winds. We actually start off with a more west-southwesterly flow, so that can bring temperatures a little warmer on Long Island, perhaps. But then it shifts a little more to the south, and that'll probably bring in cooler temperatures as more of a sea breeze develops. As you go into Tuesday, you can see it gets pretty warm and pretty humid with the southerly flow. You can see the humidity increasing as we get into Tuesday night into Wednesday there. And if we go a little further here on the GFS, you will see here that you can see we have this really humid airflow here, and then a cold front moves through Wednesday, and then winds go north, and then they go light northerly, then easterly, and we have to watch for the system. And then behind it, here comes the cold air again for next weekend. This is, again, looking at dew points and airflow. So now let's go and we will look at the HRRR and look at the temperatures. So tonight, we'll probably see lows around the freezing mark. I don't think it's going to get that cold. Depends, though, if the winds drop off, maybe some radiational cooling, but it seems like we got a pretty good breeze right now. But tomorrow, you'll see it'll warm up. It's still showing most of the warmth over Jersey, 55 to 60, and perhaps 60 or better. Parts of Jersey, Long Island stays in the 50s, probably low 50s, and then the sea breeze comes in and drops into the 40s. And then for Tuesday, we see more of that warmth coming in with the temperatures rising into the 50s, and it'll be muggy, and that rain starts again. That again, getting into that another anomalous warm air mass that we're going to have to deal with again. So if I want to go further than that with the temperatures, you'll see here we are into Wednesday, and look at how warm it could get on Wednesday. Wednesday could be very warm ahead of this cold front. We could get well into the 60s. This could be another day where we could break some record highs. And then behind it on Thursday, we're in the mid-30s. So it's going to be another day where we're going to have like the temperature is going to be like at least a 30-degree drop in temperature in 24 hours. And then Friday, you could see we're kind of on the border there with that storm there. And then the cold air comes in Saturday and Sunday. And it stays with us Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We're going to have a number of cold days here. And look at this. Look at Thursday, March. Look at this. So it looks like as we get to the end of February into the beginning of March, we're going to have some bitterly cold weather returning into the picture again. Which is more normal, but the warmth is not normal. That's what's not normal, to have all this ridiculous warmth. Now, I want to look at a couple of other models regarding this event for your Tuesday night into Wednesday, and I want to go to the NAM 12 and see if this will give us any more insight into that event. So let's go ahead and look at that and see if this will give us any more insight. So here's the rain. So it looks like the rain would be done, I would say, by like 8 or 9 o'clock Wednesday morning. And you see this high trying to build in. Let's go and look at the skies. Will we have a sunny day tomorrow? Let's start with the RGEM. So here is the RGEM. And tonight's clear, but it's, again, showing some very faint cirrus. It's a little fainter than today, but it's still showing enough upper-level moisture that, again, you could have those ugly lines in the sky again tomorrow. And then, obviously, for Tuesday, plenty of clouds. And then we're going to be stuck in the clouds for a while. Until maybe, probably not, because it's as soon as they clear out, the next system kind of comes in and brings in more clouds on us on Thursday. I can look at the NAM as far as the sky goes as well. 18Z for this. This is the 18Z NAM, and you could see these clouds just popping up over us, and they're probably high clouds. Let's go and look and see. Yep. So we're gonna have that upper level moisture again, which could bring a lot of contrails and a really junky looking sky like we had today, unfortunately. So we're hoping for a nice clear sky. I mean, yesterday I would have had a better sky. You know, there's nothing more I hate than contrails. It's the horrible thing. Because there weren't planes flying up there, you wouldn't have contrails. You just have regular cirrus clouds, which wouldn't be so bad. But you have those contrails, and that's what makes it kind of rough. So let me go to GFS again, and I want to look at the GFS. This is the GFS for tomorrow, and you can see those clouds coming in. And then, obviously, we're going to be stuck in clouds Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And we're probably going to have to wait until Saturday before we can clear it out. So, yeah, it sucks. It sucks. You know, just trying to get a nice, clear day around here is very hard to do, you know. Very hard to do. So, I want to look at the wind as well. I want to see something with this system for Tuesday. If we're going to see an LLJ type event, I do see some wind setting up, possibly being an issue as well. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Let me go to the Ventu sky. And we'll use this for the temperatures tomorrow as well. Show you what's going to happen here. And we'll pick 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So this is kind of illustrates the difference here. As Long Island will have upper 40s, and the South Shore probably mid 40s. If you're on the North Shore, Nassau, maybe you'll see some low 50s. New York City, probably mid 50s. And if you're in Jersey, you're going to be close to 60 degrees. Now, if we look at this, showing clouds, yep, here you go. It's showing plenty of clouds tomorrow. So I don't know why it's so hard to get a clear day. I mean, today was supposed to be a clear day. I don't know what that serious. I saw it on the satellite, and I'm like, darn it, you know, because I know that we're going to have a whole week of junk that we're going to have to get through now. So let's go a little further here. I'm going to just push this off to Tuesday and Wednesday. Let's see if it kind of shows it's visualizing what happens Wednesday. You can see that warmth there that we're going to have to deal with. And that's going to be an issue. So I'm going to go to windy.com, and we'll just use the European and the layered humidity feature here that we have. I'm going to show you where this moisture is that we're going to be dealing with in the atmosphere. So here's 1 p.m. This is the surface humidity, but let's go up to 250 HPA. It's dry at 250, but I think the moisture is going to be more like 350. Yeah, look at that. This is 300 HPA. This is a lot of almost 100% humidity, which would indicate that a cloud would be there at it says flight level 300, so 9,000 meters up. So this is the problem that you're going to have here, is that you're going to have this junk in the sky again tomorrow, unfortunately. It's just a layer of upper level moisture there that's going to keep it junked up again tomorrow. You know, just one nice clear. I mean, we had some clear sky this afternoon, obviously, like after 2 o'clock. But I mean, we're gonna have to wait. We're gonna be stuck in the junk for a while, I'm afraid, just because of this crappy zonal pattern that we're in. That's the problem. We have to wait till a trough comes through or something to really sweep it on out. And let me just look at the system for not Tuesday, but the Friday system here on the European model. And this is the European model here, and you can see what happens here. This is the European model clouds. So stuck in the clouds Tuesday, Wednesday. Maybe we have a little sun in the afternoon. Maybe. It'd be very warm. And then more clouds for Thursday, and then obviously Friday we're dealing with this system here, though it looks like it has the temperatures above freezing, so that would be rain for Friday. And then that moves away, and then finally can clear it out, hopefully, on Saturday, hopefully. It's ridiculous, it really is. I want to just go to tidbits one more time here and just look at a couple of things here regarding that system. So if we go, let's just see what the GFS is putting out as far as snowfalls go for that system, the Friday system. Obviously, GFS continues to have a cold bias. Let's see what it has. It's still giving us a foot. That's ridiculous. I'm not buying that at all. I don't know why it's doing that. You look at the icon. None of the models doing that. Icon, nothing. What about the Canadian? Canadian, nothing. It's just the GFS that's doing this. So hopefully the GFS is just an outlier here. Otherwise, we're going to be screwed. That's going to be it for this weather. Going to be screwed as far as hiking goes. Anyway, that's going to be it for this weather update. Take care, and thanks for watching.